Good morning, Lanterns. It is day 5 of watching Green Lantern on loop until Ryan Reynolds and Rob McElhenney call me and tell me to stop. I am tired, but I am ready for the new day. I have just been dropped off breakfast for the very first time during this challenge. Amazing. Apparently there's a vegan bacon bat from the Flatulent Frog. Sauces for days, look at that. It's like when you ask Mackey's for like one sauce and they throw like 500 at you. I don't know about you, ops on bacon baps, but I always like brown sauce. Ketchup's for chips and hot dogs. It's really good. Oh my god, those are credits. We are starting today off with a huge win. We are officially halfway. This is where the challenge starts to look serious. When people walk past now, they're not thinking like, oh, 6, 7, 8, 9, oh, it's quite fun. They're thinking, 50? Is he okay? And the answer is no, he is not. But I will continue. Hello.
As requested, you wanted the mayor to come in and see you? Yeah.
Good morning. Hello. Well, look at that. I was joined by a very special guest on a historic day for Wrexham. Basically, what happens is I sit here and I watch the film all day, but throughout the day, because it's like an art gallery, people can come in and out. What is it like being Mayor of Wrexham?
It's absolutely fantastic, to be quite honest with you. It's very humble, it's very enjoyable, and in some cases, very emotional.
I saw the Wrexham.com article being officially checked off. We are now in the city of Wrexham. Is that exciting? You're the first Mayor of the city of Wrexham.
As I said, it's a very humble, very proud job to do.
Yeah.
And when some people remind me of that, I just think there's history being formed. Mm-hmm. Perhaps in 25, 50 years' time, when children go to school and they have history, and they ask the question, who was the first mayor of the city of Wrexham? They'll be able to, hopefully they'll be able to say, and that's not being big-headed, I'm just stating the fact. It's a privilege, it's a great honour. I'm just an ordinary person. Mm-hmm. I'm just Brian.
But you are also the mayor. I do want to show you this actually.
I'm the mayor, yes. I met Wayne from the Turf. I haven't met your nan and I haven't met your mum.
Thank you so much. Excellent.
Not a problem.
Oh, great.
I'm glad I've come now. I wasn't sure.
Yeah. On the way out, the mayor slipped a £5 into my hand. I promised to give it to Nightingale House. We're going to send this to Nightingale House. You know, just to quote Lizzo, it's about damn time that I did some exercise. Obviously, as you can see, I've got quite long hair, so getting my hair out my face when I exercise is important. Since I did that 360 flip, I've been sitting, eating, and anyway, I'm gonna do a press up pyramid. Everything counts in small amounts. I saw your message, Sam. Your mum's coming. Okay, thank you very much. That was exercise with Rob. I'm now going to have a protein shake. Rolling, what? Like a Polaroid picture. Hench now. Next up, we were joined by Mike, resident Wrexham Green Lantern superfan. You are the person that has lent me a lot of the memorabilia that is in this room. You are certainly, at least to my knowledge, the biggest Green Lantern fan in Wrexham.
That was midlife crisis.
Let's definitely talk about what this is.
So that is my Green Lantern #1. The original Green Lantern was created in 1941. There's a different character altogether. His name was Alan Scott. Alan Scott's ring was powered by magic. In the 1960s, Green Lantern was rebooted with the character of Hal Jordan. And that is my issue 1 of the second volume from 1960.
This display case holds Olympic medals. It's from the museum.
Really?
It's not got the medals in it, but that's what that box is made to hold.
I am
an Olympic
honoured.
medal.
I am totally honoured.
So one thing I have to ask you, the final thing really, is like your opinion on the film.
Right, okay, so might be a bit controversial. It wasn't the worst film I've ever seen.
I think it was okay too.
I know it's slated at the time.
Yeah.
But as a fan, I could see where the elements of the mythos came from. And for me, you know, it was all there.
All right, we've had some very special visitors. Give it a wave. What's your message to people?
Live life.
Live life. I think that's a good message. We even had visits from a group of lads that were very insistent on cutting my hair. I'm sure you could cut a bit of this. It's not going to affect it, is it? Loads. But okay, that seems like a good amount, that doesn't it? I'll let you cut. I'll let you cut that bit off. Yeah, do it. Brilliant. That's gone now. Just had some beers dropped off by Andy from Bank Street Social from Wrexham.com. Absolutely wonderful. Look at that. Let's have a look what we've got in here. Because I was just on live and I was saying that I didn't like the beers I had. We've got a From Above Pale Ale, in this case, IPA. Rosa double IPA. And finally, oh wow, that looks cool. Rosebud India Pale Ale. Then later in the day, Calon FM returned to record a full interview. This is Star Cafe, formerly Yorke Street Carpets, Jones Brothers Flooring, and my god, this building has some history of vets back in the day, I think in the 80s.
Have you seen Green Lantern before this challenge?
I had never seen Green Lantern before this, and I kind of deliberately didn't see it. I wanted to come in fresh.
People who have no idea what I'm talking about right now, can you tell them what are you actually doing here?
I am living in the window of 16 Yorke Street in Wrexham City Centre, and I am watching the film Green Lantern on loop until Ryan Reynolds and Rob McElhenney phone me and tell me I can stop. If they don't call, I'm prepared to watch it 100 times in a row, just over 8 days in the window.
Right.
I made some notes of things that were coming up, and one was the Wrexham documentary coming out.
Yeah.
I was like, we'd like to make some videos related to it. This was one of my ideas. I showed a few people the ideas. This is the one they liked. So I was like, all right, let's plan it. Where can we do it? Spoke to Dave. Dave said we could use this space.
Yeah.
So that was the biggest thing secured, and we could use the network, electricity, etc., all those important elements. And then, yeah, the work began. I think it was just over 2 weeks, maybe 3, from this being a totally empty shop, well, with all stuff in it, to being what it is now. For me, it's a deadly serious art project. It just happens to be funny as well. How was that?
That was all right.
Yeah?
That.
I enjoyed it too. It was all right.
Good
We
interview.
covered that mic, haven't we? But
Yeah.
looks pretty good.
I'm
Got
pretty
2
sure
mics.
it'll break when we take off the tape now.
We'll see. End of day 5, ops on Green Lantern, very much the same. Ops on this phone ringing, still feeling 50-50. Ops on cutting off a bit of my hair because some local lads asked if they could shave it. Mixed. I am loving this, I'm loving meeting everybody. We had someone stop the car outside at like midnight just now and beep the horn and ask if, can I come in? And I got them in and they had a little look around. It's amazing meeting everyone. But my goodness, I hope we're headed in the right direction with just 3 nights left to go, potentially. I am currently watching Green Lantern for the 59th time. My name is Robert Corcoran. I am asking you, Rob Ryan, to ring me, and ultimately, I'm going to sleep right now. Good night, Lanterns. Sweet dreams. Okay.